Hello there. I hope you are doing well. Last week I was able to play a couple of hours of the War Games demo in the open beta for Homeworld 3, and I wanted to share some of my thoughts. Alongside a tutorial and a story recap on the previous games, the main part of this demo are the War Games. This is a new to the franchise 1 to 3 player co-op mode with added roguelike elements. On a War Games run, you can pick from one of several starting fleets and then completing a set of small missions, each on their own map, and each map has a limited pool of resources to harvest, a random set of objectives to complete, and artifacts to collect. Plus continually escalating enemy spawns that will eventually overwhelm the player. As such, time is against you. Each map is taking around 10 to 15 minutes to grab the loot you can, build what forces you want, and complete objectives as efficiently as possible. Then hyperspace jump into the next encounter. Whether you win or lose, you'll gain experience going towards unlocking new starting fleets, artifacts to find, and other rewards. While there are a variety of missions on offer, from escorting and protecting civilians to capturing zones or assassinating a tough enemy in a boss fight, what I found added the most variety to War Games was artifacts. And here lies the roguelike aspect of this game mode. Each artifact collected gives you a randomized list of 3 perks to pick from. Some unlock a new unit type, others giving a bonus to a class of units or increasing the limit of units you can command of a particular type. There are quite significant upgrades as well, defining the units I would focus on building that round. In co-op, each artifact collected gives each player their own pick of 3 options, meaning that everyone can specialize in their own preferred ways. So in my time with War Games, I can say I liked it quite a bit. Maybe didn't love it though, although today I woke up with the feeling I wanted to play a couple of rounds. So I think all in all that is a good sign. And indeed, as showcased, the game looks stunning and the ship's designs are great. It was also nice to get really close into the action with the camera. At the same time, it took me a while to come to grips with the camera controls. After about an hour or 2, I was getting more comfortable with it. But unfortunately, when I played with my friends, they really didn't like it, particularly the camera controls, and ended up frustrated while I was having an enjoyable time. And that gets me thinking, maybe they could make the camera movement more intuitive, because after all, I felt like controlling the camera took sometimes more time than playing the actual game you're supposed to, and trying to engage with the terrain for strategy. And speaking of strategy, the maps are really cool and look like they have a lot of opportunities to be used strategic. But given you can't pause or slow down time in the multiplayer, it was a bit too fast for me. And with the time pressure, it makes it a bit too difficult to plan these things out personally, because the AI plays very aggressively and stuff is just happening quickly. It turns out that Blackbird did receive a lot of player feedback and decided to delay the game an extra 2 months. Since the hype has been building, I feel they don't want to disappoint the fans of the franchise, and given the feedback, I think it's a good idea to give it some more time in the oven. I hear very recent news of layoffs in Blackbird as well due to economic pressure, according to their spokesperson. I really hope the people affected will land on their feet soon. So, a bit not so great news in this video, unfortunately. I am still excited for Homeworld 3's campaign especially, or which we will hopefully be able to play on May the 13th this year. What was your experience with the demo? Did you have a chance to try it out? Share your thoughts in the comments. I have more videos planned for Homeworld, so subscribe for those in the meantime, and talk to you soon. Thanks for watching, and bye.
Tracking strike craft on approach. Meet him head on. Cycle target. We have contact. Corvette.
Objective complete. New enemies will continue to arrive until you decide to move on to the next mission.